Welcome to my New Zealand Rugby channel, where the Kiwi spirit and rugby passion come together as one. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my mates. Rassie Erasmus and the South African rugby team, Springboks reflections on their 2023 Rugby World Cup victory and strategic future. The success of Rassie Erasmus and the South African rugby team after their 2023 Rugby World Cup victory has given me much to think about regarding how this team is building a solid foundation for the future while also facing significant challenges in the journey ahead. This is not just an article about their current success, but also about Erasmus' long-term strategy and bold decisions to maintain South Africa's position on the global rugby map. Springboks' current success and strategy. Since their victory at the 2023 World Cup, South Africa has continued to make a strong impression. Having lost only 4 matches in their last 2 campaigns, they've reaffirmed their place among the top rugby teams in the world. What is particularly impressive is that they've not only won, but have done so consecutively, including away victories against strong teams like France and Ireland. For a team with such a rich history and tradition as the Springboks, maintaining stability and success over a long period is no easy feat. It has become clear to me that beyond skill and fitness, the strategic vision and team management by coach Erasmus are key factors in keeping South Africa at the top. Erasmus has built a team rich in experience, yet has not forgotten to push for the integration of young players into the starting lineup. This approach not only ensures the team's long-term development, but also reflects Erasmus' far-sighted vision. With many key players over the age of 30, seeking and nurturing young talent is crucial if the team is to maintain its level of excellence in international competitions. That's why when Erasmus affirmed they have provided opportunities for younger players, I wholeheartedly agree. Players like Porthen, Johan Grobelaar, and Damian Willemse are prime examples of the generational transition the Springboks are carrying out so skillfully. A call for long-term strategy and future challenges. What truly stands out to me, however, is Erasmus' long-term strategy. He is not only focused on immediate success, but is also aiming for further-reaching goals, with a clear vision for the 2027 Rugby World Cup. Erasmus understands that South Africa must continuously evolve and manage player rotations to ensure young players gain enough experience before facing the bigger challenges ahead. The plan to rotate players over the next year in preparation for the 2027 World Cup shows a clear, calm, and calculated development strategy. However, this approach is not without its risks. One concern I have is that player rotations might affect the stability of the starting lineup. Still, I understand that in high-level rugby, testing new players and giving them opportunities is essential to ensure sustainable growth. Erasmus has admitted that young players need more chances to prove themselves at the international level, and while this comes with some risks, it is undoubtedly a bold yet necessary decision to build a stronger South Africa for the future. The big challenge in 2026 and Erasmus' tough decisions. One aspect of the article that caught my attention is Erasmus' statement about 2026, when the Springboks will face a very tough schedule. From the greatest rivalry tournament to other competitions, Erasmus acknowledged that their focus won't only be on the Autumn Nations series, but will also have to look further ahead, especially as the 2027 World Cup looms closer. At this stage, every team will start focusing on finding their best possible squad for the World Cup, and the decisions Erasmus makes in 2026 will have a huge impact on South Africa's success in that crucial tournament. I agree with Erasmus when he says that the 18 months leading up to the World Cup is the critical time to truly understand your squad. However, the question remains, will these bold decisions to rotate players and experiment lead to unexpected setbacks in the preparation phase? This is certainly a major challenge for Erasmus and the coaching staff. Conclusion, all in all, I am extremely impressed by how coach Rassie Erasmus is running the Springboks. He's not only created a powerful team to win in the present, but is also laying the groundwork for a strong future. Integrating young players into the starting lineup is a sound strategy for building a team with lasting strength. However, it's not without its challenges, and the decisions Erasmus makes in 2026 will be pivotal in determining South Africa's fortunes in the 2027 World Cup. I'm excited to watch South Africa's progression and hope they continue to maintain their high level of play in the coming years. With their young generation of players, under the guidance of coach Erasmus, they could well achieve something extraordinary in the future. Thanks for being part of my New Zealand rugby journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any epic moments. Big thanks to all the fans.